The following is a live special presentation of Retro Sports Network, home of the champions of the past, present, and or future. And good afternoon, good morning, good evening. My name is Ron Juckett. Welcome to the program for this 26th day of January 2024. It's championship weekend in the NFL. It's my favorite Sunday of the year for the NFL. Usually the better games, until the most recent years, were on Conference Championship Sunday and not the Super Bowl itself. And thanks to Al Wilson and Andy Lewis from Lewis Research, we're going to replay or pre-play both the Kansas City Chiefs and Baltimore Ravens for the AFC title, followed by the Detroit Lions and San Francisco 49ers for the NFC crown. We're going to do it live for you. So I don't necessarily do all that well with trying to do Excel games, especially live, but because you're you and I'm me, we're going to do them live and we can talk all the way through them. And again, so this is, again, not the most exciting thing to watch, but you can listen to, and let's see what happens because I'm very curious to see what happens. So first up is going to be the AFC title game, Mahomes versus Jackson. We'll talk about it as we go through. As Retro Sports Network presents Championship Sunday Preplay, a preview of this weekend's or the 2023 season's NFL Conference Championship games between the Baltimore Ravens hosting the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers hosting the Detroit Lions. And today's game is brought to you by... Oh, don't do that, Ron. DigitalDice.com, the best darn podcast on the web for your sports simulation and replay needs. Find us today on Spotify, Spreaker, iTunes, or wherever else fine podcasts are listed. So good morning, Forrest. How are you? So there's going to be a lot of flashing back and forth with this. And so if that sort of thing bothers you, I'm sorry. It's about how I can do that. So let's do this, shall we? You see Kansas City and Baltimore is up first. And we're going to hit F5 here. And, maybe. All right, so look at that black one for the drive. If it's odd, home team will defer. If it's even, the visiting team will defer. It is, that one is a 1, so the home team will defer. And so Kansas City will get the ball first. So kickoff, and it'll be average field position for Kansas City as we start the drive. It's 36, Andrew, and a light rain and snow. We got a winter weather advisory. It's just sloppy. So Kansas City has the first drive of the game. We're not playing any weather. We're not playing any 50s. So I'm not quite sure what that 0 through 5 is. Let's see what happens when I hit 0. Oh, no. I did not know that. I did not know Robbie passed away. How'd you find that out, Jamie? Oh. Wow. I know that we just lost, yeah, that's the weather in Western New York. Okay. Well. Yeah, I know that we just lost Mark McAllister back around Christmas, but I did not know Robbie had passed away. Oh, that is too bad. I wondered why we hadn't heard from him. Oh dear, I am so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry. Rest in peace, Robbie. All right, let's start the game. Kansas City has the ball. Awkward transition. Last October. Oh my goodness. Okay, we take 2 ticks off the clock. So Casey and we take 6. Forrest, he was a member of the community. He was a beta tester for some games. So certainly known for being a good guy in the community. It wasn't a game creator, but a game tester, and just part of the general community. So we take 2 ticks is 2 minutes. So So 13 to go. And is Kansas City's offense dull? No, Kansas City's offense is not dull. All right, returns the corner and has nothing but daylight. Touchdown. So good start for Kansas City. And, all right. .45 on a rushing TD. Pacheco. P-A-C-H-E-C-O. Run. TD. Okay. And the extra point is good. So 7-0. All right. So we take 2 minutes off the clock. Oop. So Kansas City kicks off to Baltimore. Good drive for their average offense for Baltimore. We're going to take 2 minutes off the clock. B-A-L. Oops, nope, I want this. 11. Okay, opening drive for Baltimore. Poor field position? No, it was average. Undisciplined offense? Nope, they're not either. So it is a field goal attempt for Justin Tucker, and he makes this on an 11-61. .42, that's good. So Tucker, helps if I hit this one. And so 2 possessions, 10 points. Kansas City gets the ball next. Return team electric. Boogie, woogie, woogie. Nope, they are not. Okay. Otherwise, great field position. Oh, Kansas City starts in the Baltimore half of the field. And we're going to take 2 minutes off the clock. So 7-3 Kansas City. Prolific offense. Do they? No. They are not prolific. Punishing defense. Yes. So Baltimore makes a stop here. Huge sack takes the offense out of field goal range, and so they're going to have to do a punt CO. If the drive began with great field position, change result to punt, which it did. So we're just going to do a punt here. Hopefully this makes sense. You hit the punt button, and Baltimore takes over with average field position, and we're only going to take 1 minute off the clock. Helps if I have that on. So Baltimore, second possession of the first quarter. They trail 7-3. A 1-5-6. Their average field position. So it is a punt. Because they don't have poor field position. They're not in great field position. And so they're going to punt. So Baltimore goes 3 and out. We hit the punt. And a good return for the Chiefs. And they get great field position. Probably should be marking that. How much time comes off the clock on that? 3. So 3 minutes. So we're down to 5 minutes in the first quarter. Don't worry about what that 10 says in the first quarter. I'm not quite sure how to do that. So great field position for the Chiefs. They lead 7-3, 2-4-4. Poor field position? No. Inept defense? No. I doubt it. No. Field goal attempt. And so if we look at this, they make it an 11-64. The kick is up. The kick is good. So Butker. Makes it 10-3 KC. All right, Baltimore to get the kickoff. Returner makes a poor decision to return the ball. Poor field position, and we're going to take 2 minutes off the clock. Hopefully this makes sense to you guys. 3. So 10-3. 1-2-6 the roll. Reliable offense or meek defense? Baltimore's offense is semi-reliable. Kansas City's not meek. And we'll go with the decide or die being in Baltimore's favor. Oh, Jackson lucky that pass wasn't intercepted. They are forced to punt. So we punt again. Punt perfect execution for Baltimore. Kansas City deep on their own half of the field for a poor field position. And we're going to take, this will be the end of the quarter. So Kansas City, disciplined offense. They are not a disciplined offense. Reliable offense? Nope. Meek defense? Nope. If not, interception Baltimore. First turnover of the game. Mahomes back to throw. Picked off. Good return, and Baltimore starts deep in Kansas City territory. So the Ravens, who are trailing 10-3 here in the second quarter. Let's take 5 minutes off the clock, just me here. So here we go. Ravens. Prolific offense. Maybe. Yes, we'll go prolific. Short passing attack sets up a field goal. Only 1 minute gone. So Tucker for the field goal. 11-61. 43. It's good. Another Tucker field goal. Jamie, did it say what happened to him? How you doing, midlife crisis? How you feeling? All right, so Kansas City gets the ball back. They lead 10-6 here in the second quarter. Returner muffs the catch and is caught. Poor field position for Kansas City. So they have poor field position. Okay, great field position, no. Drives just falls short of field goal range. So Kansas City will have to punt. We take 3 minutes off the clock. So KC 10 punt. Did not say what happened, just that it was unexpected. Ugh. DM me the link if you could in Facebook, please. Okay, the punt. Receiving team takes over with average field position. So that's where Baltimore will start this drive after the Kansas City punt. I'm just going to hit. Thank you. Good. Okay, John's feeling good still. Though, had to go to the doctor this morning to get a note for work. No runny nose or sneezing this morning. That's good. But yeah, you don't want to be driving around feeling like crap. All right. 2-5-6. Well, first, or 1-4-4 because I hit the button. BAL. We take 2 minutes off the clock. Eight minutes to go in the first half. Poor field position. I think they were average. Undisciplined offense. No. Field goal attempt for Baltimore. Okay. And in 66, Tucker misses. Tucker missed the kick. Oh, Andrew. You read the obit? He was only 40. His parents wrote it. Oh, that just breaks my heart. Yeah, something no parent should have to do. Oh, man. I'm heartbroken for him and their family. Ugh. All right, so Kansas City takes over. Average field position. Ugh. Yeah, John, it is sad about Robbie. Robbie and Beatles or Joe McGregor were really close, and we always wondered, yeah, Dave and I were talking about that too, that we hadn't seen him in a while. And just kind of sad that it worked out that way. 40 years old. Yeah, because Beatles was a good role model for him. They seem to enjoy each other's company a lot. Robbie tried to do some streaming at certain points of time, and we all do what we can, and I just kind of wondered where he was. We beta tested he was a beta tester on Stone Cold Hockey, and I think was a beta tester on Dice United 2 for Gary Brown, and Gary liked him an awful lot, so he got used. So, just crushed about that, to find out that we'd lost 2 community members over a short period of time. All right, so Kansas City will start this drive. This just is a chunky stream. All right, KC starts. Average field position. Not poor, not great. It's going to be a punt, and we're going to take 3 minutes off the clock. So Baltimore trailing 10-6 after the missed field goal by Justin Tucker. An exciting return. They get great field position. How about that? So the Ravens on the verge of trying to take the lead. Here we go. Great field position. 114. Prolific offense. Semi. No, the decider die goes against them because it's even. Reliable. I want to say erratic. Nope. Oh, it's a punt. All that for a punt. But we're going to take 2 minutes off the clock. So 3 minutes left for Kansas City here in the first half. I'm sorry. Yeah. So not much scoring here. The turnover led to the Tucker field goal, and it's 10-6. All right, so I think I left it with 3 minutes to go. So Baltimore will have to punt. And Kansas City will have average field position. 3 minutes to go. John, here you are fortunate just to have the sniffles, and your nephew's father, same age as you, just passed away due to complications from COVID. Usually you do have other issues. Long COVID, though, man, that's... Yeah, you know, as I get into my 50s, it just gets tougher and tougher when you read, you realize how young that is. All right, 3 minutes to go in the half. And this will take us down to the last minute. Okay. Staunch defense. Semi. Yes. Oh. It adds up to 2. Yep, we'll call it that. Staunch defense. And it'll be a punt, and that'll be the half. All right, we've played a half of football here. (10-6) Kansas City. Baltimore will get the ball. Average field position for Baltimore. Uh-oh. Unusual result B. So how much time are we taking off the clock? 2 minutes. Unusual B. Double reverse. Oh, Jackson, a huge block. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens run the trick play, and they're going to get the touchdown. And it's going to be Justice Hill. And the extra point is a 32, so it's good. So 13 minutes to go in the third quarter. It's 13-10, Baltimore. Receiving team takes over. Average field position for Kansas City. How you doing, Steeler fan? So KC will take over. We take 2 minutes off the clock. Baltimore just took the lead. Great field position? No. Are they home or disciplined? No. Punt. Helps if I hit the right button, though. So Baltimore will get the ball. Punt. Is their punt return team electric? Boogie woogie? No. Oh, yes, they are. Electric, semi-electric. Oh, they are electric. They are gone. A punt return for a touchdown. Oh, my. And we're going to take 1 off the clock. How do I do that? We're going to say likely And they barely convert the extra point. So the Ravens have opened this up. They lead the Mahomes 20-10. Kansas City gets average field position. We take 3 minutes off the clock. All right. Season prior to 87? No. Dull offense? No. No. It's a touchdown. They run the ball down the field, and they're going to score. Who's got it? 51. It's going to be Pacheco again. And the extra point is good. So 20-17. The offense is exploding here. You can hear Tony Romo and Jim Nantz just having a good old time in the booth after that one. So, the kickoff, Baltimore, average field position. Going to take 2 off the clock. 1-2-2. Is the home defense or undisciplined offense? Neither. Is it a stiff defense? Yes, it is. Defense lines up and forces the punt. So 3 and out for the Ravens. Not had a special punt yet. Kansas City, is their returner electric? Where did we find? No. Average field position for the Chiefs. And we're going to take 2 more minutes off the clock. A lot of drives in this third quarter. 1, 2, 3. Poor position. No, punt. It wasn't poor. It wasn't great. It was average. It was a Goldilocks field position. And it's a punt. So the Ravens, average field position. One, 5, 6, average, and we're going to punt. And we're going to take 3 off the clock, and that will be the end of the third quarter. I like Nantz and Romo in the booth together. All right, we've played 45 minutes here. It is the Ravens 20, Kansas City 17. And this is streaming okay. I know it's hard going back and forth. All right, here we go. Start of the fourth quarter in a 1-score game. 75,000 Ravens fans going nuts. You know, this will be the first conference championship game in Baltimore since 1970. I guess the other ones were on the road. KC trailing by a field goal. We'll take 2 minutes off the clock, so 13. And what's the drive? Prolific offense? No. Porous offense? No. Punt. Thanks, Andrew. So Baltimore gets average field position. And we're going to take 3 off the clock. 3.55. Are they prolific on offense? Maybe. Yes. He's through the hole. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's big. That's a big play. What's the P plus mean? So let's roll for the TD. 25 is going to be Gus Edwards. And the extra point is good. So the Ravens lead by 10. This reminds me a lot of what happened last Saturday against Houston. They just got off to the slow start, and then, although Jackson hasn't thrown for a touchdown pass, of course, they got the punt return as well. So Kansas City is their return team electric? I don't believe so. Nope. But they do get great field position as they start this drive. They trail by 10. 4 minutes off the clock. Are they secure? No. Are they passive? No. Fumble! So KC 6. Fumble. Receiver drops the ball for reaching for extra yards, and Baltimore recovers with average field position. So it is the Chiefs that have turned the ball over twice. How about that? So Baltimore now can start to work some clock. They'll only take a minute off the clock, and they're going to get a field goal attempt here. And this should ice the ball game. So 5 to go. 11 to 61. No, you stay here. Tucker hits it. And $30-17. Yeah, I've only had the 2 turnovers, and they both have led to points. In fact, they both led to field goals. Kansas City had one at the first drive of the second quarter, and here in the fourth. So desperation time for the Chiefs. They get average. Not poor. But they do score. A TD pass, but it takes 4 minutes. They took up too much time. Who's 62? So more. They kick one. Oh, they got it. And now they have to hit the onside kick. 30-23. Onside kick. Here we go. Last play of the game, and Pro Season 2017 earlier. It works. Nope, Baltimore recovers. The game is over. The game is over, and they're not running the drive. All right. 24? Oh, yeah. Thank you. The P is for scoring detail. Okay. Yeah, Jamie, have you seen Fast Drive Football? We got one more game for you. So I have it 30-24 Baltimore, which is interesting because Jackson, you'll call your bookie, it flips from a TD pass to a run. We only had the one TD pass the entire game, which just seems unusual for the NFL. Call your bookie. Actually did my FanDuel today. So we have it 30-24 Baltimore. You're going to get a commercial. I'm going to take a drink. And then the Lions, Tigers, and 49ers. Oh, my. This should be probably the biggest blowout if we're going to get one here. Is going to be this game right here. I would imagine that San Francisco's a pretty big favorite on FanDuel. But it really depends on what Deebo Samuel does, doesn't it? If he doesn't play, I think Detroit has a real chance. So take it for what it will. For the toss here, we'll go with that third die. So the 5 on drive here, what's now gray. So if it's even, the visiting team will defer. If it's odd, the home team will defer. Oops. And it's even, so the 49ers will get the football first. And because I hit the wrong button, you all change colors in chat. 49ers will get it. And the kickoff, San Francisco is average. Here we go. 2 ticks, so 13. 355. Are they prolific? Maybe. Yes, they are prolific. And it will be a touchdown run. So a good start for San Francisco. 31 is going to be Christian McCaffrey. And we do need to roll for the extra point. It is good. And a huge start for Purdy's boys. 7-0. So the Lions. Average field position for Detroit. 2-2-4. All right. Let's get this right. DET. We take 2 minutes off the clock. 11. As the return team electric. That'd be helpful if I had done that right. They are not. But they do get great field position. So, obviously, no ill effect from that. The Lions, 4-6-6. Staunch defense for San Francisco? No. Impressive and touchdown! Goff finds St. Brown for the TD pass. And then we're kicking it out. Take a look over. We are rolling for the extra point. 63-21. It's good. So 2 drives, 2 scores. 7-7 in electric. As soon as I hit that. No, average. I don't think they were electric anyway. So San Francisco. 2 drives, 2 scores. 3-4-4. We're taking 2 minutes off the clock. So 9 minutes to go. Milder, undisciplined defense. Nope, Detroit has no defensive character qualities. Defense comes through with a big stop. Punt, and I believe there's a coffin corner. It's the first one of those we've had. So Detroit will get the ball. And they get a great return deep into San Francisco territory. And they're set up to score right away. So it's a short drive. We know they have great field position, and it's going to be a field goal. And we're going to skip the roll. We know it's good. So Patterson, right? If I'm wrong, who's there? It's giving me 2 kickers here. I'm assuming it's Patterson. And the defenses haven't shown up. So the Niners get average field position. We take 4 minutes off the clock. So we're down to 4. And what's the drive? Staunch defense? Nope, Detroit's pretty generic. Ball carrier, stiff arm, touchdown, San Francisco. Oh, baby. And Levi Stadium zips up. 52 is going to be Jordan Mason. So it's 13-10. It's 14-10. This one has been some hot dice, huh? 14-10 49ers. Lions, average field position. And the quarter is over. So this is the last play of the first quarter. Detroit, average. They are not home and they're not disciplined. And so it's a punt. And so that'll take care of what has been an active first quarter. And after 15 minutes, it's the 49ers 14, the Lions 10. So what do you guys think so far? So 49ers will start with average field position. We take 2 minutes off the clock. Two, 3, 6. Is their offense prolific? Maybe. No, not in this case. Is their offense porous? No, not in this case. Let's go Lions. So it's a punt. All that for a punt. The Lions. Average field position. And just 1 minute. I've got this figured out. Is their field position poor? No. Is their offense undisciplined? No. Oh, we're going to try for a field goal attempt. So 11 to 62. I'm assuming it's Patterson, right? So Patterson comes out to make this a 1-point game. It is good, 11 to 62. 53. It's good. Average field position for the 49ers. They lead it 14-13. Just a quick drive here. 1 minute. Oh, we're going to be here forever if this is only 1 minute drives. Is the field position poor? Nope. Is there offense undisciplined? Not as undisciplined as I am. Going to be a field goal attempt here for Moody. And Moody hits this 11 to 56. It is up. It is good. Moody. Oop. You would think I'd have a light on this thing to tell me when my cap locks is on. Okay. 17-13. San Francisco, halfway through the second quarter. Lions, average. And we take it down to 7 minutes to go. Great field position? No. Erratic? No. Field goal attempt for Detroit. Barely good. Oh, he hooked it in there. He rolled this. I'll show you. It's 11 to 62, and it's a 62. How about that? (17-16). Average field position for San Francisco. 2 minutes off the clock. So 5 to go. Dynamic or soft? They are dynamic. No things. Offense moves into great field position and re-roll. The joys of rolling dice. Yep. So we're going to re-roll here. Staunch defense. Touchdown! Touchdown, San Francisco. Who's 66? Sam Darnold? No. Brock Purdy. Purdy. On a quarterback keeper. Touchdown. That is indeed a Purdy run. The extra point is up. The extra point is good. 24-16. Detroit. Average. And 1. Man. One, 1, 3. Oh. 1, 5, 6. Poor? No. Great? No. Punt. We haven't seen a lot of those in this game, have we? Average. Down to 2 minutes to go. Great. No. Nope. Field goal attempt. So Moody will take it. It is 1 to 56. 36. It's good. Like pinball out here today, isn't it? Let me see. 6 and 7 is 13. Did I get that right? I think I did. 27. The Lions' average field position, and this will take care of the half. And it's an interception. Goff throws an interception. And it won't matter. Half's over. He tried to Hail Mary and it won't do. We go to the second half here in Santa Clara. It's the 49ers 27, the Lions 16. So Detroit will get the football. Detroit has average field position. And 3 minutes off the clock. You would think that I would know better now. Okay, season offense prior to 87? No. Are they dull? No. Touchdown! Lions come out and David Montgomery scores. .63 on the extra point. It's good. And so the Lions respond. (27-23). Average for the 49ers. 2 minutes off the clock. Secure offense? No. Passive defense? No. Fumble! The 49ers turn it over. And Detroit starts this drive with great field position. Oh, mercy. Here come the Lions. Four minutes, though, on the drive. Is their offense... Well, okay. 6. Is their offense prolific? Yes. Touchdown! The Lions have pulled ahead. Goff finds Williams for the touchdown pass. And the extra point is good. And with 6 minutes to go in the third quarter, it's 30-27 Detroit. This one has been all that in a bag of chips, hasn't it? I hope I'm playing this right. Average field position for the 49ers. 2 minutes off the clock. So 4 minutes to go. They now trail by a field goal. Poor field position? No. Purdy out of the pocket. Back of the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brandon Ayuk. sends Santa Clara into a frenzy. Don't roll a 66. 14, it's good. I did not have the over in this game, did you? 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. It's the 49ers 34, the Lions 30. Detroit gets average field position. We'll take, this is it. That's the quarter. 3-6-6. Poor? No. Goff down the field. Touchdown! He finds Josh Reynolds and we score again. I hit the over in game 1. Are you crossing over to Vermont for FanDuel, Andrew? Who did I say it was? 55. So Reynolds. Extra point to 63. Oh, barely. It goes over. And as we start the fourth quarter. Oh, you have DraftKings in New Hampshire. Okay. My goodness. As we start the fourth quarter, it is 37-34 Detroit. So San Francisco will get the only DK. It's interesting because we have FanDuel, DraftKings, and the third. So the 49ers muffs it. And they start with poor field position. Hi there, Scotty. How are you? So it's a 3-point ball game. San Francisco starts deep in their own half of the field. It's a quick drive. And what is it? Is it poor? Yep, it's 3 and out for a punt. Punt BU. I haven't had one of those yet. Long punt, but a nice return. So the Lions, who are up by a field goal, start this drive with great field position. Four minutes gone. Dull offense. Nope. Goff to the end zone. Touchdown! Lions again! Oh, baby. Who got it this time? 24 is going to be Laporta for 6. Extra point is good. So, 10 minutes to go. 44-34 Lions. San Francisco, average field position. They take 1 minute off the clock, so 9 to go. Season prior? No. Great field position? No. It's a punt. It's 3 and out. The Lions are efficient, but it's not nom-nom time yet. We're getting close. Average field position for Detroit. 2 minutes taken off the clock. 7 to go. Are they poor? No. Is San Francisco inept? No. But out comes the kicker for a field goal. So Patterson to put the finishing touch on the cherry and to put 47 on this aggressive San Francisco defense. 11-62. He missed it. It's a 65 and they miss it. There is life yet in Ninerville. My goodness. 2 minutes gone. 5 to go. Dull offense? No. Staunch defense? No. It's a touchdown. Purdy hits Ayuk again. Second time in the quarter. Or in the half. Now you're going to make me spell this, aren't you? Don't roll a 66. 63, it's good. Anybody really think we're going to get 85 points in this game? So here comes the Lions. They are 5 minutes from a trip to the Super Bowl. And they are efficient, so we're going to add one to the ticks. And it's average. They don't leave enough time. We're going to take it down to 2 minutes to go. A touchdown ends the ballgame. Goff throws. Interception, San Francisco! Oh, baby! It is the second time today that Goff has been picked off, and it couldn't have come at a worse time. San Francisco needs a field goal to tie and a touchdown to win it. And they get great field position. How about that? So here we go. Here's the ball game. It is over no matter what. Season to 80s. They're going to win the game. San Francisco walks it off. It is not a season prior to 87. Their offense, as you can tell, is anything but dull. And how about that? Brock Purdy is so Purdy, he's running them to the Super Bowl. They're going to win it. And in the immortal words of Jack Buck, go crazy, folks. Go crazy. And that's it. Oh my goodness. Well, I don't know if this is realistic or not, but these games have been fun. So, if I have it right, the Niners 48, the Lions get their heartbroken 44 on a walk-off touchdown run by Brock Purdy. In the first game, I thought would be the more offensive game. Baltimore beats Kansas City 30-24. So Baltimore by 6, San Francisco by 4. Take the over. Robbie, we're going to miss you. Have a good weekend. Yeah, that was a wild one, all right. Have a good weekend. We'll talk to you next week. So long.